Join us for the following previews.
Hello. Welcome to the August 2025 3D movies, 2D movies, and 3D Blu-ray releases. I'm Adolf, and I have with me Jacob.
Hey, everybody.
Now, I was not planning to originally make this as I used to do it every month, and it became harder and harder to do it, and it's like, well, is it really worth it for like one or two movies, and I do the big summer and big fall previews. Is it really needed? And like for this August, it's a surprisingly packed month, and usually August is pretty dead. So it's surprising. And look, a lot of them are re-releases. Not gonna lie, but some of these, including the Blu-rays, are Blu-rays that people have wanted for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So, and the new re-releases are really worth talking about, even if they are re-releases. So, let's get to it. We'll start off with 3D movies first. And the first one is, you reviewed it, Bad Guys 2. Now, obviously, we want people to listen to that podcast. But, I guess, in the nutshell, what'd you think of Bad Guys 2?
Loved it.
Okay.
One of the best films of the year. So far, the best animated film of the year. It was just a lot of fun, surprising maturity in certain parts. Go watch it.
So I haven't watched it yet. And next up, so it's weird because like that came out on August 1st. So when you're listening to this, it's already out. But the next two come out at the very, very, very end of the month. And the next two are also going to probably be very difficult to find tickets for. So if you're interested, try to buy those tickets as soon as you can, because they might be really hard to get into. And the next movie is Nezha 2, the English dub. Now, you haven't seen Nezha 2, have you?
Haven't even seen Nezha 1.
So I've saw both of them. That was Nezha 1 I really enjoy, but not as much as when Krista reviewed it, when it blew her away. And Nezha 2 I thought was pretty damn good. So I already reviewed it. I reviewed it in the original Chinese dub. So I've seen the trailer. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the English dub. Have you?
Yeah, it was in front of the Bad Guys 2, ironically enough.
Oh, okay. Was that 3D or no?
No. I did have a 3D trailer for Hoppers, though. And that one looks really good in 3D.
All right. I enjoyed the 3D. I gave it, the review's already up. It's been up since February when it originally came out. So I gave the 3D 8 out of 10. I just felt like they were holding back, which is disappointing because I feel like they should have been better. But it's still great 3D. It just, you ever seen those movies where you're like, they could have done more,
Yeah, like most Pixar movies.
Well. Anyway, the movie itself, I think you'll be able to jump in. They actually do a pretty good job of doing a previously on kind of, thing. So you kind of get what's going on. Now, I do think you should watch the first movie because I think it's really enjoyable. I think it's on Netflix. I gotta look that up for sure.
It's on Peacock, and I have Peacock, so yeah.
Yeah. So it's on Peacock, and obviously, if you want to pay to stream it instead of, you could get it on Apple TV and Amazon. So it's available, and then the English dub, I think, as well. Maybe I'm not 100% sure about that, but the movie itself, I thought was great. I gave that a 9 out of 10. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's saying a lot when I had to read the subtitles, and I'm not a big fan of subtitles in movies. Not because I'm like, oh, it's harder for me to kind of get into it because I have to read and watch what's going on. And with the animated film, it's a lot to kind of go through because you want to see the beautiful animation, and the animation here is gorgeous. So
Right.
but I was still able to really enjoy it. So, are you planning to see this or no?
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually have a screening near me. I think I sent you a screenshot of
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah, it's like I could probably see it like Saturday on the 23rd.
Okay. Um,
But like, is it like it says it's 2 hours 20 minutes? Is it really that long?
yeah.
Oh damn.
But it is a phenomenon. The poster is legitimate. I mean, it's made. It's kind of hard because you gotta translate money, but been the biggest box office for any Chinese movie, and probably the biggest box office of any animated movie. So it has
Yes.
made a ton of money, and
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
$2 billion gross, and it's like the top 5 grossing movie of all time. Like how?
yeah, and like it made that money in like a month. It was
Yeah.
so like when I came out when I had to go see it because it's like, oh, it's coming out right now for AMC only. I was like, okay, I'll go watch it. Yeah, and then it just already made $1 billion. I was like, damn. But
Yeah. Like it even did pretty decent here in the United States, even though it's just like a drop in the bucket compared to what it made in mainland China.
and this is being done by A24, and a noteworthy, Michelle Yeoh is going to be part of the new English voice cast. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that works. And the trailer I saw for this, it looked fine. I didn't have any
Yeah.
problems with the voice acting. I know there's always going to be people that are like, oh, you got to see it in the original tongue. And I get it. But it's, I don't like watching subtitled movies. It's just, I know it's everybody else loves watching subtitled TV and movies, but I don't want to, I just don't want, I want to be in the moment and watch it. And I don't be reading and then the subtitles are a little bit in the head or a little bit behind what they're saying. It really throws me off. And sometimes don't include everything. So it's just, I'd rather just, listen to it or watch it in the in a language that I understand. So,
Right.
but if you want to, I'm happy for you to write a second opinion. We haven't done this very
Okay.
often. It's kind of rare, actually. So I think it's worthy of a big movie, big hit like this. And I watched it and completely based on, the original dub. If the English dub is really bad, which I don't think it will be, maybe that's worth noting, and maybe you'll like it less. But I imagine it to be very enjoyable. I mean, it's I do have it's kind of weird because like I definitely recognize that in China and Japan and a lot of Asian anime, those voice actors really, really are awesome.
Right.
They're not because they're celebrities. They're because they're legitimate actors that know how to be emote on animated form. So
Yeah.
it's not just because, oh, it's Scarlett Johansson. Look how pretty she is. She's gonna be a new character, and who cares? Is
Yeah.
it a good actor? Do they know how to be an animated character? Because it's different from being a live action movie. And
Oh yeah.
so I definitely think they have a lot of talent, more talent, and yeah, I'm not gonna see it again. It's so hard to find, tickets and timing and stuff. But yeah, if you want to rewatch it, we'll talk about it again, and I'll let you do a second opinion about the English dub and see what your thoughts on the 3D are. So
Yeah. I'll do that.
hopefully my review did not too much pollute your mind, but it's still, it is what it is. And then
I'll give it a shot.
we got the Jaws 50th anniversary release. Makes sense. I mean, I wish more
Mm-hmm.
of these movies are coming out like this because it makes sense. We have a lot of anniversaries this year,
Yeah.
and we both. You watched this, right? When it came out originally in 2022.
Yes. It was like early September. I remember it being a rainy night when I went to go see it.
Now, Classic Jake originally reviewed it. That was before we did the number system. I did ask Jake what number score he would give it, and he said he gives it 8. So I changed the review to be that because it's not that way reflects it because it's new, and I agree. I think the 3D was great. I read
Yeah, I
some
loved it.
people's comments saying that it was like the best 3D ever, and it's like no, it's a very
I don't see
enjoyable,
that.
but it's not the best for a conversion
Yeah,
of a 50-year-old movie. They did as good as it probably could have, and it's really nice.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 conversion like other people do.
No, it is really good though.
The movie, of course, is a classic, and I recognize that,
Mm.
love that, and um, I don't know if I'm going to watch it again, but I definitely love Jaws. The first blockbuster, such an
Same.
impactful movie, a movie that holds up, sadly, and it's a lot more about the society than it is about the shark, and that's why it holds
Mm.
up, and it resonates a lot really well for COVID time. So I don't think this version's any kind of different 3D or different movie. I think it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, those are the 3D releases. So 2 re-releases. I mean, Jaws. This is probably the I don't know how many times Jaws has been re-released in theaters.
Quite a bit.
This is the second 3D release of Jaws, and I imagine Jaws is re-released in theaters like 20 times or something over the past 50 years, if not more. But Jaws is a classic to you too.
Oh yeah, I love Jaws. It's one of the best movies ever.
I kind of wish that they would do Jaws and then Jaws 3D as a dual feature. Might as well.
Ugh. I mean, I guess, but I mean, you'd have to watch Jaws 3D then, or Jaws 3 3D.
Yeah, because that one was made for 3D, and I haven't seen that movie, but it's really gimmicky. But it's fine. It might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it got. Did it get like a real proper 3D release, or was it only the red and blue glasses 3D?
If you consider the Blu-ray release, it did get a proper 3D release, but back then I think it was just the old anaglyph red and blue glasses.
Ah. All right. Well, that's all the 3D releases in theatrical that I know of. Did you know any other ones? Because I tried to do my research before I posted it.
Unless there's something in Europe or in India or China, that's all I know of. But since we're Americans, that's all I know of.
Now, on Discord, I don't know if you've been on to the 3D chat. I'll invite you to it. Apparently, one of the guys there saw screenings of Harry Potter, the first one, in 3D, which I reviewed earlier this year. Absolutely fantastic 3D conversion. But whenever I tried to see the theater to see times, it was not at all playing. So I don't know if
Same.
there's some kind of glitch or something. I don't know if you heard of that. I don't know if you could check your phone to see if Fandango updated it to have it, but maybe it's just a glitch or something. Maybe it will come up. They just haven't announced it yet. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
If you do have if it does come out, just putting that out there, and you do love 3D movies and you do love Harry Potter, absolutely watch this in 3D. It is great conversion. It was very hard to find it before, so it was a Fathom event before. But yeah, I took a picture of it, put it on the chat, and I was like, I don't see that anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know if it's just a glitch or what.
Well, I mean, it is on Fandango. It's under Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone 3D, Fathom 2025, but like nothing here.
Yeah, so I don't know. That might be a fun little thing to be surprised about.
Yeah.
Because like I see the Sorcerer's Stone, which is the English American version, but it doesn't have
Mhm.
anything in 3D. But that's
No.
not necessarily a big major release. Just the theater releasing it because they want to. You know,
Hmm.
so the only ones that I've seen it is in Alamos, which I wish there was Alamo next to where I live. The one that I used to go to closed up, sadly.
I wish we had an Alamo in the state.
And I guess Movie House and Eatery has that too. So I don't know if it's some kind of deal they have. I don't know. But I don't see any 3D versions of it. So maybe it'll happen, and I don't know. Just they haven't announced it yet, and they're supposed to. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some noteworthy 2D movies. Now, I did kind of abbreviate this because there's a lot of movies coming out. First, Naked Gun, the remake. Seems to be a good buzz on it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm interested.
Same. Yeah, same.
Sketch. It seems interesting.
Yeah, it's being released. It doesn't seem like a Christian movie, but it's being released by that Christian studio Angel. So let's see how it is. Maybe it's some Christian allegory in there or something.
It kind of seems like they saw the Harold and the Purple Crayon and decided to actually make a good movie.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't get Zachary Levi for this one too.
So that's coming out the 6th of August. Nobody 2, August 15th. I haven't seen Nobody 1, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah, same.
The August 29th, the Toxic Avenger remake, which I heard is really good. It's coming out.
Yeah. I hope it is. I haven't seen the original, but I know of it.
Yeah. And then for Flashback Cinema, it's with Cinemark, I think. August 3rd is Blue Brothers, which is 45th anniversary.
Great movie.
I never watched it. I know it's bad, but I never have.
Missed it out. It's one of the greatest musical car chase movies ever. One of the only ones, too.
And then the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions are coming out. And it's kind of confusing, but on August 9th, 10th, and 13th, the Fellowship of the Ring extended edition. On August 16th, 17th, and 20th, the Two Towers extended. And August 23, 24, and 27, the Return of the King extended. I think they do this all the time. I see, you know. So I don't know how limited this one is, but it is what it is. But I always see, Lord of the Rings coming back to theaters. It's like, okay. But do not get me wrong. I think Lord of the Rings movies are fantastic. But it's not that uncommon, you know.
Yeah, it's not like now in 3D, now in remastered 4K, now in Dolby Atmos. You know, it's just...
I would
return to Shire.
Yeah. I would love the original trilogy to be 3D. Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know why not, because Peter Jackson has done some 3D movies.
I mean,
like with yeah.
The Hobbit is terrible, so I never watched the other two movies. I only watched half of the first one, and I gave up halfway through. And I was like, I'd rather play video games than watch the rest of this shit. I did not like The Hobbit at all. It wasn't not because of the frame rate either. I just did not like the tone. It was trying to be silly and then trying to be serious, and it just dragged. And I was like, oh my god, I'm already 2 hours in, and I don't care. And I still got another hour and a half left, and I got 2 other movies to watch. I am not going to waste my time with this. So I gave up on The Hobbit, and apparently, from what I hear, they're not that good of movies. So I didn't lose much.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely adore Lord of the Rings trilogy in 3D remastered. Oh my god, that would be beautiful in 3D.
Oh yeah.
All right, for Fathom Events, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
I played the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. I loved Ninja Turtles as a kid. I don't know how I missed this movie because I was exactly the prime demographic and time frame to watch this. Maybe I did watch it and just entirely forgot it existed in my brain. But yeah, I never watched this that I remember. But I heard it was actually pretty decent for what it is.
It is really good.
And then kind of noteworthy, but a little bit sad that's not a 3D release because I think it would have been really cool. It's a Primitive War. I don't know if you heard of this.
Never heard of it.
So this is a dinosaur movie set in Vietnam.
Hmm.
A recon unit known as Vulture Squad is sent to isolated Jungle Valley to uncover the fate of a missing Green Beret. They soon discover that they're not alone, and they see the most terrifying creatures to ever walk the earth. Why the hell isn't that not 3D?
I mean, probably not a big budget movie.
So, yeah, that's coming to Fathom Events. That seems interesting.
Yeah. A lot of has-beens in the cast.
So, yeah, I'm game for that. Yeah, that sounds like a fun movie. That's a fun spin on dinosaurs. I'm getting really tired of the Jurassic movies. And this actually looks fun and different, And how they do this in the 70s, I don't know. I don't know if they even care if they explain it. It doesn't matter. Just have fun.
It seems like they just took the plot of Kong Skull Island and actually made it into Vietnam.
Yeah. So that's going to be a very limited release. Maybe it'll get more popular, but it should be a 3D movie.
Probably not.
Yeah. And then we got a re-release of Pollo, the animated movie. I heard a good thing about that.
Well, I've never seen a Ghibli movie before.
None of them?
Or
Jesus.
None of them.
Oh, that's a tragedy, my man.
I know.
You should watch some of them.
I know, I need to.
Howl's Moving Castle is really amazing animation. I think the movie's a little bit slow. My favorite one, I haven't seen all of them. I kind of gave up watching some of them. But I think my favorite one is like the one that Disney released, and that was what was it called? Spirited Away. Spirited Away is amazing. Love that movie.
I hear that one's good too.
I know this is a controversial take, but Princess Mononoke, I feel like, is super overrated. It is one of the...
Light the torches.
Yeah, people say that it's one of the best animated movies of all time, and I do not care for it. I watched it once, and I was like, eh. Kiki's Delivery Service, I really enjoyed as well. So, I haven't seen them all. I haven't seen the rest of them, but the ones I have seen, I have enjoyed. I mean, I don't think Mononoke is a bad movie. It's just not the masterpiece, at least in my opinion, that everyone claims it to be. But,
right.
That's just my opinion on it. Maybe I watch it again and I'll love it. I don't know. All right, so let's get to the 3D Blu-rays, which this month, oh my God, we got some really good releases.
Mm-hmm.
Coming soon to 3D Blu-ray.
Our boys at Turbine have kicked it in and kept it up a notch and gave us like 3 really noteworthy 3D releases. First up is Puss in Boots' Last Wish. You reviewed that movie. Will you be picking up this movie?
Finally. I need to pick up the last wave, but yeah, I need to pick up all 3 of them that they're doing.
Because Puss in Boots' Last Wish is beautiful. First of all, animation and 3D was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trolls World Tour Band Together. I don't remember if I watched this one. They all blend together. I think we did watch it with a podcast, but
yeah, I reviewed that one too.
I think that was just like
it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the movie itself, but the 3D was quite good.
Okay. And then Fast and Furious 10, which we never got here in America, so that's cool.
Nope.
See that? Yeah, that's exciting to see those 3 movies come out. I mean, definitely interesting. And then on August 26th, I never heard of this one. Frankenstein's Bloody Terror 3D. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but I'm sure other Jake has.
And then I Could See You.
Never heard of that one.
So, Frankenstein's Bloody Terror 3D, originally released in 1968 by Kino Lorber. And
Kino does really good Blu-rays.
Oh yeah, so that's the company. And a drunken gypsy couple spending the night in an abandoned Wolfenstein castle accidentally resurrect the werewolf Wolfenstein when they remove the silver cross from his corpse.
That sounds about right.
I don't know about you, Jacob, but if I was gonna stay in a, Wolfenstein castle and I found a corpse, I would not want to take away things from that corpse. I would leave it the hell alone and probably leave. I would not want to touch.
Yeah, like they just intentionally made the characters really dumb in that part.
Now, Wolfenstein is interesting because I think it's a different connotation now because the video games have really kind of popped and become really pop. I think they're really awesome games from what I hear. All of them. There's a bunch of them, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
First,
Series is huge.
and then they're pretty well done, like actually good story, first person shooters. At first it was like, oh yeah, it was a noteworthy thing because Doom became more popular, but like last maybe 10, 15 years, those games have come out and really good. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Metroidvanias are still popular genre games because they're great fun.
all right, I can see you. Three young ad men enter the woods for a photo shoot, but a girlfriend's mysterious disappearance sparks a harrowing descent into unreality. Okay. Originally came out in 2008, so interesting.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. Yeah, 2008 is interesting. That semi-recent, movie, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
August for you. What do you think of August releases?
I mean, pretty solid except for the two I haven't heard of, but the other three are quite impressive, and I will be getting them at some point.
And I think the Puss in Boots is probably the most. Wow. Okay, definitely. Because that's gonna be beautiful at home.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of wondering why it took so long to come out on 3D Blu-ray, even though we've had like movies like not even out for a year come out on 3D Blu-ray through Turbine. But hey, I'm just glad it's out regardless.
And over the time it's released, I feel like it has gone really popular and become a beloved movie. Where when it came out, it
Oh
made
yeah,
good money. It made almost 500 million and was well liked. But I feel like the last couple years, people just thought back and like, hey, this was something special. And
oh yeah,
the animation was amazing. For that, even for now. I mean, it came out a couple years ago, but the style is just gorgeous.
it is.
And yeah, I don't think any one of us would have expected a Puss in Boots movie to be like, yeah, this is an amazing movie.
Yeah, I was like surprised, like wow, a spin-off of a popular franchise with the first film not being so good. How good is the sequel going to be? I'm like, damn, it's so fucking good.
And it's just like deep too. There's a lot of great like depth to the movie and characters, and you get more out of it every time you watch it. And it's like, damn, they did not need to make this that good.
Yeah, it
And
hit hard.
yeah, and it really is just it's one of those movies that really, holy shit, they made this awesome. And it didn't have to be this good. They could have made it completely mediocre and been fine with it. And they're like, nah, Puss in Boots deserves respect. And they got it. It just makes me more hyped for the Shrek franchise to come back, because if they're able to do this with Puss in Boots, then I have complete confidence in them, because they lost all confidence in Shrek 3 and 4. But,
I wish it won like the best animated film of that year. I forgot who it was up against, but it should have won.
2022 released, right?
Yes.
Let me look it up. So yeah, I think it just came out like a little bit after, or maybe at the same time as Avatar. So Avatar kind of took a lot of box office,
Yeah.
Huh. I don't see it on top of my mind, but I'll keep looking for a minute. Oh, okay. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio won.
And nobody talks about that shit anymore.
It's actually really good. It's super dark and twisted. It's way more dark and twisted than it deserves to be, and it's way better than the Disney Pinocchio movie that came out. I think right around that time. I think, but
yeah,
it's messed up, man. Talk about a fucked up movie. Jesus, Pinocchio literally dies several times, and he has to learn his lesson. It's like it is a really powerful movie. I give it that. It's awesome. It's a great movie, but yeah, I think Puss in Boots maybe pushed a little bit more. Yeah, it went against Marcel and the Shell with Shoes, which I heard is really good. But never watched it.
same.
Turning Red, which I like. I just think it's overrated. Or people love it a lot, and it's like it's a good movie. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it's not like one of the best Pixar movies of all time or anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Don't hate me for it. I don't get why people would think it's one of the best ever. And then
Yeah.
the Sea Beast, I don't even heard of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 2000. It got robbed, but Pinocchio is definitely worth watching, man. I think it's on. I watched it on Netflix, but I don't know where it is now.
I think it's owned by Netflix, but it's on Blu-ray by Criterion.
But it really is worth. Yeah, it's on Netflix, so it's worth watching. It's super dark. Like it is surprising. This is not like R-rated kind of. It's that. Damn.
Dang.
It's so heavy, and yeah, it blew me away because I heard such great things and beautiful animation too. But it is a dark ass movie, and
I bet.
Guillermo del Toro, I love him though, but still, 3 years later, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, that was dark. So yeah. All right. Well, that's August releases. I think it's a really good month for movie releases. Even if it's a bunch of re-releases, I'm game.
Yeah. I mean, even the 2D live action stuff like Naked Gun and Freakier Friday, Nobody 2. It's pretty solid lineup for end of summer, beginning of fall.
I did forget about Freakier Friday, and I was like, no, I don't really want to mention that in the mentions. I abbreviated that out, and I was like, come on. But
it's popular though. The first one was so.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one, but it is what it is. I wanted to have a good sample. Obviously, we did not cover all the movies that are coming out in August, but it's a good sample. It's a good, if you're interested, look it up. And I heard Naked Gun's really good, the new one.
Yeah.
So, Naked Gun is at 90% Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus.
I'm surprised by that.
Surprisingly, 77% of audience score, which is like, really? People don't like stupid shit?
Yeah, I'm surprised the audience score is that low. Like, usually with comedies, it's like in the 20-30% if it's something like this from critics, and then like 90% from audiences. Like, yeah, we love this. We love farting. Just shit like that.
Because, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I can't find any kind of reason why people won't like it, because it's stupid, but that's the point. And it's comedy. There's going to have so many jokes that you're bound to laugh. And, yeah, I'm excited to see it. I don't know if I'll see it today or not. I'm thinking about it, but I might wait till another time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's a great month for movies. And, besides redoing the review, but I'll let you do that, of Nesda, we got all the movies reviewed already.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. At the beginning of the month, have all 3 movies reviewed.
I know. I mean, I'll probably watch Jaws again in 3D just because.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. That's going to be it for us. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Before this podcast wraps up, I want to thank my super VIP patrons from Patreon. Thank you, MK Ultra, Alex Folk, Gravity Head Zero, and Shaha Nalamandi. So I got one quick thing to talk about. We have a merch store. Woohoo! We got t-shirts, we got tote bags, we got magnets, we got stickers, we got a little bit of everything. Woohoo! At this merch store, 3dor2d.com/store, you'll find many original designs and affordable prices. That website again is 3dor2d.com/store. Woohoo! You can find 3D or 2D on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and more. Just look for 3D or 2D. Thank you for either watching or listening to this podcast. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.